Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a flip through of my 2024 Hobonichi cousin thus far in the year, so a 6-month flip. I do have the regular cousin, not the avec, so it's just one book here. I'll show you the sides and the top first. I love the top view because it's getting very chunky, which I love. Heading inside, the first thing we come to is my vision board for the year, and I did show this in my setup video for this planner, so it may look familiar, and I will link that video in the cards in case you want to check it out. I don't think I really added anything to this since I set it up, but I still love it. It's perfect, and it's definitely still encapsulating my visions for this year. Moving on, the next part of the planner that I actually use is the monthly calendars. This is something new for me because I've been using Hobonichi Cousin planners for about 4 years now, but I just started this year using the monthly spreads to track highlights and gratitude. So this was my first ever monthly spread that I did, and on the side here I wrote down the Bible verses I was memorizing and did some decoration with the Winter Wonderland Winston kit from my shop. And by the way, I will link this planner, my shop, and anything else I mention in the description bar below in case you want to know where anything is from. And if you have any questions about a pen I used or a specific sticker, just leave it down below and I'll try to get back to you. You'll see that the sidebar changes as I continue doing these monthly spreads, but overall I think this was a really good first attempt at tracking highlights and gratitude. Here is the February one. I love the color combo of pink and red, so I never miss an opportunity to use that in my planner. And of course, these Valentine stickers are just so cute. On the sidebar over here, I switched it up and listed all the books I read throughout the month. I really like that, and I've kept it up so far. It just makes more sense for me because I do list the Bible verses that I'm learning in other parts of this planner and actually another planner. So it was kind of pointless to have them on my monthly calendar in here too, but now I have a place to track my reading. Here is my March monthly highlights and gratitude. This one was fun because I had a lot of washi tapes that happened to match the spread and several with gold foil, which is always really nice. Here's my April calendar. I had a strawberry deco sheet from my shop, and these are on clear paper, as I'm sure you can tell. This was my first time using a big sheet of clear deco like this. Really fun. I'm kind of obsessed with it now, and you'll see these several times in my planner as we move forward. Here is my May monthly. This one is probably my favorite because it's the most unique, and I think the colors are really well balanced. I also love the ripped paper textures that I added in. This is all from the Peace, Love, and Frogs bullet journal set, which is available in my shop. And here is my most recent monthly calendar. This is June, and I just uploaded this to my channel, so I'll put the link to the video up here in case you haven't seen it yet. And since we're only 6 months through the year, I don't have the next few calendars done. So the next thing I want to show y'all is my weekly spreads. Weekly spreads are definitely my favorite part of the cousin. I just love how they're laid out, and they're perfect for me for memory planning. I feel like I have just enough room and enough room to decorate as well, so it's not super functional and I don't feel restricted. These stay pretty much the same throughout the planner. I've had this style for years and it just works really well for me. I do a decorative element on the sidebar, then the Bible verse I'm memorizing for the week, and sometimes I put a decorative sticker or washi tape or a highlight down here, but more recently I've been doing listing Bible studies that I do throughout the week. So this is New Year's week, and I love using this kit from my shop. I feel like it's so fresh and airy and the perfect way to start a new year. The pink and yellow are colorful and fun, but they aren't like overpowering or anything like that. This spread is using the Winter Wonderland kit from my shop, so it might look kind of familiar to my January monthly, but this is so nice as well. This is one of only 2 predominantly blue spreads I've done in this planner so far this year, and I'm learning that I really like blue a lot more than I thought I did. It's just very calming and so nice to look at. This is my first birthday spread in this planner. I have a twin sister, and since I can't do 2 birthday spreads throughout the year to mark both our birthdays, I just do one right after the other in January. So this one is a little bit more toned down because I always do a big sale in my shop for my birthday, so the week leading up to my birthday is pretty busy, but I still think it turned out really cute and fun. Then the actual birthday week is more colorful, more dynamic. I pulled in some bullet journal decorative stickers, watercolor swatches, and large deco, stuff like that. Really cute. I also turned some of our Bitmojis into stickers, which I like. For the last week of January going into February, I used the Winter Winston kit from my shop. I like doing this because this kit has some blues and purples for January, but also some pinks for February. I also tried using some mild liners in my spreads. I think it looks okay, but you'll notice I didn't really continue that, so it wasn't my favorite thing to do. Here is my first Valentine's spread. Again, I love red and pink, so I usually do 2 of these a year. This one's like more traditional with the roses and candy and stuff like that. And then the second one is the Valentine's Winston from my shop. And again, since it is a holiday, I pulled in some watercolor swatches, large deco, and stuff like that, just to kind of make the spread more festive and fun. Here is a minimal spread I tried because I was bringing clear stickers to the shop and I wanted to try them out in my planner and see how I liked it. When I was planning this, I thought it was super fun. It was really different for me. Never done this before. It was also really easy to plan because I didn't have to go through all my sticker binders. And I think it looks good, but just compared to the next couple spreads and the previous spreads, it looks very bland, I guess is the word. Maybe if I did this more often, I would get used to it, but it's not something I've done since, and I don't know if I'll ever go back to doing it, but I'm really glad I got to try the clear stickers. Okay, this is February going into March. I used the Positivity Winston kit again because of the color combos. So it had pink, so transitioning out of pink in February to blue and yellow for March, which I thought was really nice for spring. I love this kit. It's so cute and fun. Definitely one of my favorite spreads this year so far. Here we have the Reading Winston kit. This was not a holiday, even though I did use bullet journal stickers and deco and stuff. But I think this is so adorable, and I was really proud of myself for incorporating these ripped paper stickers and not being kind of scared of them because it's a little bit out there for me in my planning style, but I think it looks good overall. Here's a nice green spread for March. Not much to say about this one. I don't love green, but I kind of feel compelled to use it in March. And I don't think this looks bad, it's just not my favorite. This was a fun week though because we went to Military Through the Ages up in Jamestown, Virginia. That was a really fun trip. Now we're getting into the true spring spreads. So I got to use this bunny washi tape this week and I think it's so adorable. I really love that. I hope I can incorporate that into some more spreads in the future. Here is my Easter spread. I can't remember if I filmed this or not, but I'll probably have most of these plan with me's up on my channel. And if I don't, then you're seeing the spread right now. This was my mom's birthday week, so I used the Coffee Winston kit because she loves coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I don't really have an excuse to use this otherwise, but I think it turned out so cute. I love the huge Winstons. They are so fun. I wish though, if you see this right here, I wish I'd written on that with a white pen. I don't know why I used a black pen on that dark sticker, but oh well. Here is another very simple spring spread. This is the Tea Party collection from my shop. I love the wood grain and the light colors, the pink and the green. Very pretty, very fresh feeling for spring. Okay, this spread, again, I don't know really what I was thinking with the mild liners. I think this was a really busy week for me, and I didn't feel like marking all the work stuff, so I just used a highlighter to denote the time. But I don't like really how this one turned out that much, so I'm gonna skip on ahead to this one in April, which is the self-care theme. I did film this plan with me, and it's actually the most popular plan with me on my channel from this year. So I guess y'all like this spread, which is awesome because I love how this turned out. This is the most I've ever liked a green spread ever that I've ever done in any planner. This was another fun week as well. We went to a Highland Games on the weekend. I love those. Now we're getting into May. I use this pink lemonade theme. Super pretty. I love the yellow. My sister's favorite color is yellow, so every time I use yellow, I think of her. And it's just so bright and happy and sunshiny. Next, we have a strawberry theme. So cute. I love being able to use green and red together and it not look like Christmas, because I feel like this color combination is really good, but most people don't associate green and red with anything but Christmas. So I always enjoy using this kit in my planner, and also because I have several washi tapes that are strawberry themed that I get to pull in. Here is a very unique spread. So again, I wanted to test out some clear stickers that I had, these clear butterfly deco stickers, but I wasn't sure how to incorporate them into a spread because they weren't a kit or anything, they were just a sheet of clear stickers. So I decided to be brave and try to put them on my spread and then journal around them, which is what I did, as you see. This was really fun and I love how it turned out. The only problem was that my hand kind of started cramping towards the end, but I think in the future I would do this again if I have any more large deco like this, and I would just do half and half so I can give my hand a break. Here is the Dessert Winston kit from my shop as we get towards the end of May. This is so cute and fun. This is another one where I tried to put the elements I wouldn't normally use, like the the ripped paper and the larger Winstons, more into the spread as opposed to just on the outskirts. I think I'm getting a little bit better at incorporating them. This spread I actually used only leftovers for. I think all the leftovers are from Mandy Lynn Plans, and I also pulled in this cute sloth washi from my collection. I think this looks really good. Mandy Lynn Plans kits are great because they're really big, so you can't really tell they're leftovers when you're using them. It kind of just feels like you have a second kit to use. Here is the first full week of June. I used the Secret Garden kit from my shop. This is really nice as well. Something about the garden and the greenery and the stone wall and roses is very calming to me. So even though, again, I'm not a huge fan of green, I do like how this spread turned out. This is the Lavender Fields kit. This week was kind of funny because I realized that I don't have nearly as many purple stickers as I really thought I did, or maybe that I need. So I might have to go hunting for some purple stickers if I ever want to redo a purple spread. For the first week of summer, I used the Summer Winston kit from my shop. Love how this turned out. It is so bright and fun, colorful, definitely gives huge summer vibes, and I love when your planner really emanates the vibes that you're feeling in real life. Like, it just matches up so perfectly. So this is another one of my favorite spreads that I've done so far this year. And then for the last week of June, I used the Grease kit again from my shop. So this is the second blue spread I was talking about. Love it so much. It is so calming, so beautiful. The blue and white is just such a gorgeous contrast. I know that these little red stickers, which this is the U.S. men's gymnastics Olympic team, I know they look kind of weird, but it was important to me that I mark them in my planner, so that's why that's there. But that is the end of my weekly spreads so far in this planner, so we can go back to the daily spreads because I do use those. So on the first day of the month, I usually do a spending tracker, and then I do Bible study on the daily pages using, not zebra mild liners, what are these called? Oh, Stabilo brush pens. I use Stabilo brush pens. And yeah, not that much to note here. I just do my Bible study. I occasionally use stickers, but it's not something I do every day. Just if I have extra room or if I really feel like it, I'll pull stickers in. I'm not going to show every single one of these spreads, but yeah, I mean, you can see them. They're pretty much the same all the way through the back of the planner. Some days I write more, some days I write less. I don't really have like a quota I'm trying to fill with the writing. It's just whatever I feel moved to write. So after the dailies, we go to the back of the planner, and I have a couple different pages back here that I want to show y'all. So first up on the My 100 pages, I am marking the books I read this year. I'm not really planning to read 100, but you know, I'm already at 60, so you never know what might happen. For this, I just write down the title of the book, and then over here in the little square, I write a P if it's a physical book, an E for an ebook, or an A for an audiobook. I don't put in books that I DNF usually, although if I read most of the book, then I will put it in. And I update this maybe twice a month, so I usually write down 5 or 6 books at a time. Right here I have goals for the year. Honestly, I have not been keeping up with this. I had planned to fill in the extra 6 goals. Never got around to it. I've been working on these goals, but I haven't been keeping track of them, so what can you do? And the last thing I want to show y'all is the 365 days checkoff sheet. I am using this as a no spend tracker, and I'm using zebra mild liners to color in when I don't spend when I don't need to, because for me a no spend is a day with no unnecessary spending. So if I have to pay a bill or buy groceries or something like that, then I don't count that as a spend. Like I don't count that as breaking my no spend. So all these days are no unnecessary spending. This has been really fun to check off. I love all the fun colors and seeing the like rainbow effect as it grows. So that is about it for my planner. I don't have anything in the back at all. I guess I'll turn back to my favorite spread. I don't know if it's this one. Maybe this one. I think it's actually this one, now that I'm looking at it again. All right, there we go. So that is it for my 6th month Hobonichi cousin flip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye!